Hi there everybody and welcome to my channel. I am Annie Sense, and over here on my channel I talk about all things perfumes. If this is your type of content, you know what to do. You've got to give me a comment down below, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I didn't mean to sound so demanding, but yeah, please don't forget to subscribe, especially if this is your type of content. So guys, a little mini chit chat about the thinking. You know, if you're someone who just wants to know what I've picked up, you can obviously watch. But, you know, sometimes you do get you might have some questions. So I just wanted to quickly go through the full process as to why I decided to purchase these fragrances. So this was the year that experimented in niche fragrance houses, and quite a lot of the time the bottles were quite large, so 100ml, 75ml and so on. So I started to aesthetically love the whole look of larger bottles, and I started to think, ooh, I do want to get more larger bottles. Like, I love the look of it, because I love those really cute small 30ml. But then guys, after much thought and consideration, I don't think for me having 130ml bottles is no longer my desire anymore. I do want to revamp my collection a little bit. I want to, it's going to be really difficult. I want to get to at least 70 or so bottles by this time next year. So over the course of the year, latter part of the year, I have been slowly picking up backup bottles of my favorite fragrances. So some of these will not come as a surprise to you. Some may do. So yes, right. So here are some fragrances that I've picked up along the way, and I know, don't be thinking guys that I've just brought all of these in one go. Do not panic. I just, yeah, like I said, I think it was a video months ago that I had been hauling perfumes, but I just never told you guys what I was doing. So yeah, so now also a little bit of a disclaimer. Again, it's just because that, I don't know, sometimes people ask some questions, some people query like, why this bottle, why not this bottle, you won't repurchase this or this and that. It's just mainly because I want to reduce my collection, and I know buying more bottles doesn't actually help, but guys, there is a method to the madness. Okay, so I picked up this is Montguerlain Intense. So it's a more vanilla version. I think benzoin and licorice are in both, but it's just a more deeper version of the original. I do have a 50ml bottle, but I was like, this is a lifer. Like, I'm always going to have this one. So I did pick up a 100ml bottle. Now, this is one. So this is also part of my process. Part of my thinking. So a lot of times you hear rumors this is going to be discontinued, this might get reformulated. I genuinely don't know what's happening with this fragrance. This is Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming. I think there's like raspberry, blackberry, blackcurrant in this fragrance. And the thing is, now especially with the new Miss Dior that was released this year, I just don't really trust Dior. You know, like, I'm worried they're going to reformulate it or they're going to discontinue. I know trust seems like a harsh word, but we just don't know what we're going to get with Miss Dior. I think we've all said it. So I just picked up a 100ml bottle. I currently have a 30ml, which I will be wearing. I will be rotating, actually, my next rotation from January. I will be rocking it. And also what I've noticed is that my 30ml bottle is brown, whilst this one is quite pinky. Does anybody get that? People say it's just because the vanilla is turning or whatever. The vanilla is getting deeper. Yeah. Anyway, so guys, this is Montguerlain, the original. If you've watched my previous videos, you know I've finished my 30ml bottle. So there's no point for me getting another 30ml, another 30ml, another 30ml. Straight to the 100ml. Again, a lavender feminine fragrance. The next one I got was Narciso Poudre. So this one might be a bit surprised, but I remember when I wanted to do my first ever top 10 for life fragrance, this was actually in contention. And over the summer, yeah, I'll say summer, sort of beginning of autumn, I have been thinking a lot about this scent. I always pick it up randomly to, you know, remind myself of what it smells like. And I was like, you know what? I do actually really enjoy this fragrance. Like, it's very feminine. It's powdery, a slight sweetness. So it's got the sweetness of the Rouge, the red cube, and it's got the woodiness of the white cube. So it's just perfect in between. I think it's a cozy scent. And I think it's just one that I'll always have. It's kind of, I don't want to say clean, but yeah, it reminds me on the lines of Sea Fiore, but this is not as sweet, but it's just lovely. It's beautiful. Again, I have a 30ml that I will be wearing in the next rotation. The next one I got, another one as well, which was, I don't think was, I wanted to include this on my top 10 for life, my first video, is this one. This is Valentina born in Roma. Now, this one was a little bit different for me. So this one, if you have followed me for a while, this was a love at first sniff, but it quickly became a like for me because it didn't project and all that stuff. But then again, in those times, I was not an oversprayer. This one has blackcurrant, I think bergamot, musk, maybe some woody notes in this one. But yeah, I loved the scent. I just found it too musky and it just didn't project. But as I've been watching a lot of YouTube, videos, I wouldn't say there's a lot of hype, but a lot of people seem to have this in their collection, gravitated. So again, in the autumn, I did pick it up, kept sniffing it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy it. Now, just on this one, the Valentina born in Roma and Absolutely Blooming, I don't know how you guys, if you are fans of those scents and you've been trying to purchase them, these are the two scents that are just always difficult to get at decent prices. Even on discount websites, they are still in the hundreds, the £90 price range. So with this one, I think Perfume Shop were doing, is it Perfume Shop? They were doing a deal, like 20% off 100ml. Then I had a £15 coupon, I think, at the time. Got money off that one. This one I actually got from the official Valentina website. It was 30% off. And when I calculated it, did all the maths and everything, that was a cheaper option. This was a cheaper option for me. But yeah, do you guys find the same thing, that these two is rarely on like discount, or if so, it's not that much? Okay, one that's just always never in stock. I think I got this from the actual Huda Beauty website. This is Vanilla 28. I've got a 50ml bottle. I'm just looking at it now. Maybe I'm just underneath here. That one's going to get, used a lot. This is just, for me, I don't want to say again like an easy reach, but it's like when you don't know what to wear. Like, I wouldn't wear this to go to do errands, but it's just kind of thing that's like all different types of occasions. I was going to have it. It's going to be used for layering, so I just picked it up because every 5 minutes it's out of stock. Now, another one that people say might be discontinued. I think it is discontinued. It's not on the UK Armani website. You can still find this on some discount sites. I think Feel Unique, Notino. So yeah, I've got a 30ml that I haven't used, and I've got this one as well. I just, again, like Narciso, this is one that I just really love. It's powdery. No, I don't know if it's powdery. It's slightly musky, blackcurrant, fluffy, as everyone says. It's just beautiful. So I was going to sell the 30ml and keep this one, but I'm just like, I just love this too much. So yeah, there's no point. Okay, and the last one that I picked up was Burberry Herb. The original one. Not a fan anymore of the Intense. Unfortunately, I have since passed it on. Picked up a 100ml bottle. Again, it's strawberries, maybe, I don't know if it's cherry or maybe it's the other one. This red fruits. I think it may be a touch of musk. It's got that sort of cloud, Baccarat Rouge DNA. So yeah, so this is part one. I will do a part two, I know. But yeah, guys, these are just fragrances that, like I say, I just love. They're not the most complicated fragrances. If you look at them, they're not complicated at all. But I think these are me. These are my type of fragrance. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in part two. Take care. Bye.